Hey everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood Tangent here, and I need to be honest with you guys. I need to talk to you about some stuff. So, I've already recorded this video once, and the audio didn't record. I didn't test it first. I haven't been paying attention to my dash cam, and apparently it's having some microphone issues. I tried to record it in the car because it was a familiar space. Car Vlogs is how this channel started, and it's something that I'd love to keep going. But the video is gone. So if it sounds like I've talked about all of this before, that's why. Um, I have been trying to get this channel going. It means a lot to me. It's something that I would love to do. And I keep trying to put myself on this long schedule and this decent schedule, and I was getting there. Um, but I need to be honest with myself, and I need to be upfront with you guys and say that there's stuff going on in my life that is very important. Um, so let me just jump into it and tell you what's going on. And I I want you to understand that I cannot guarantee that I'll stick to a schedule because life takes priority, and I need to allow myself that instead of pressuring myself while dealing with other stress, because that's what I've been doing. I have anxiety and I overwork myself, and I try to hold myself to things that I can't do because I feel like I'm fighting with my ADHD to stay on track, and if it's going to fall out, it's all going to disappear. It doesn't matter because what's going on is important, and I need to let myself breathe. I need to let myself deal with this. Um there are two major things going on in my life right now. The first one um is the love interest who, you know, I started this channel while going through a breakup and dealing with a lot of stuff from that. And it really helped me to be able to talk with you guys about it. Um, it's been a year and a half of us being apart, and we've reconnected again, and we're talking things out, and we're trying to do it in a healthy way. We really are. I want to respect our privacy. I'm perfectly fine having everything out in the open, but, I haven't discussed everything with her. But we're not back together yet, but that seems to be where it's going. And so I will call her the love interest. Um, and I promise you guys that, I'm being thoughtful and mindful, and hopefully things go well. Hopefully we go to therapy and we get everything worked out. And I've talked about starting a channel with her before. Maybe she'll be on this one, maybe you'll get to meet her, maybe we'll start a different channel. Um, but right now, sorry for all the tangents. Right now, she just nearly broke her ankle. And again, I'll keep those details to a minimum, out of respect for her. But I've been helping her out through all of this stuff going on through the the quarantine, basically. And um while I was back at my house, I got a call that she sprained her ankle, and I wasn't really planning to go back over there, but what a, I'm a nice person. What are you supposed to do when someone you care about hurts themselves and is on bed rest, right? I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. It's important. Um, and there's been a lot of stress going on with that, and just a lot of general and understandable stress of trying to make amends and rebuild a bridge with someone that you really messed up with, that you both really messed up and you both needed time to grow. It's a long process, and it might be worth it. It might not go the way you want, but there will be stress and anxiety there, and we have to accept that. Um, but that's the lesser of problems. And it's not you know what I mean. I don't mean to call her a problem. I mean just sprained ankle. Yeah, that's the lesser of the stress. Um, I really hope. Sorry if you hear my phone. I really hope that none of my family is finding out this way. I really hope that I nobody's upset that I'm saying this. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum here, but as I'm starting a channel, I have to have some bit of honesty and openness in order for anyone that comes around to understand what's going on and where I am. My grandfather has been perpetually or frequently back and forth between dying and not dying for a couple months now. Um, and he's a tough person. He's a badass. He's survived cancer 6 million times. He's survived falling out of a tree with a chainsaw and restarting his own heart. He survived the freaking Vietnam War. He's a tough person to kill. But the longer this goes on, the more we're not sure. And it's reached the point where maybe he'll bounce back, but maybe he won't. Maybe he's not bouncing back this time. And my mom asked me to go see him while he still remembers who I am. And he deserves that. He really does. I mean absolutely no disrespect or no lack of love to say that I've spent a long time knowing that he's, 86 and I'm 26. I'm going to outlive him by a lot. And I wouldn't be hurt. I wouldn't feel like I'd missed out if things ended the last way I saw him. They ended good. But he needs this. He loves me and his grandkids, and it would mean the world to him to see me one last time. So I want to go down there and I want to visit him, and I will probably be doing that soon. And I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I don't know how long he's going to hold out. It's possible that I'm going to go there for a weekend, and then I'm going to end up going back a couple weeks later for a funeral. And I'm upset, but I'm not. He's my third grandparent. I'm not a very... I don't show emotion often to a lot of people. I have it. I feel it. But a lot of times, with the way that I am, people don't notice my specific expressions. And it's not that I don't think I should cry. It's not that I don't want to cry. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. And I hope everybody knows, anybody watching this, family or not, that doesn't mean that I don't care or I don't love you. There may be 3 or 4 people in this world that I would cry if they died, even if I expected it. But that doesn't mean I love them more or less than anybody else. And I want that to be clear. Because, at least with my anxiety, I feel like I'm not showing a lot of emotion here. I feel like a lot of people would be really tearful right now, and here I am, a little bit somber, but okay. I've had a lot of years and a lot of losses, And I understand, you know. But that's where I am. That's important. And I need to allow myself to think that. I need to not push myself to make a ton of videos and stick to the schedule and try to make a channel grow while dealing with my grandfather's failing health and rebuilding a relationship. I mean, I want this channel to grow, and I would love if one day it could be like a job or a second job or something. I'm an entertainer at heart. If I'm honest, I'm a writer at heart, and what I'd really love to do is publish books and do this until I publish books and maybe keep doing this afterwards. But the reality is I'm an entertainer. And whether I'm making YouTube videos or publishing books or making video games, entertaining is what I want to do. So I really hope that this channel goes somewhere. I really do. But right now, I can't turn that hope into a toxic anxiety where I'm pushing myself into missing out on very important things. My channel will survive. If it's going to survive. If it's going to go anywhere. You know, there are still times when it feels like I'm talking to an empty audience, an empty crowd, empty seats. Because I'm not quite up there yet. I mean, it's hard not to compare yourself to the big YouTubers with millions or thousands or whatever subscribers. It's really hard not to do that. And I've got the most views I've gotten in a video so far is 6 views. But it helps me. And it helps me to remain professional in everything that I do. And it helps me to talk. And it's important to be open. It really is. Sorry about my dog barking. But, because of that, I can't guarantee that I'm going to stick to a schedule. I'm not sure. Silch, you know who's at the door. You're fine. I'm not sure, I'm not sure where this video is going to go up. I imagine it's going to replace one of my pre-recorded Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos. And I'm going to keep trying to stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I can't guarantee that I always will because these are important things going on. These really are. I need to turn off my notifications. I'm going to be iffy on the upload schedule, and that's okay. Like I said, I don't know when this is going up. I don't know if it's going to replace another video, if it's going to go into its own slot. But, you know, I want it to be clear what's going on. With all of that said, honestly, this is a full video, and I don't know what else to say right now. So, I want you guys to remember, you know, we've all had to go through, we're all going through things. We all have bad days, and we're all here for each other, and I make this channel to try to be here for you guys. I want you to stay safe out there, and I want you to know, I want you to remember, because I've needed to hear it, that there's someone out there that loves you. And if you doubt that, I love you. I love all of you. So please, we'll make it through this. We'll all make it through. We'll make it through whatever life throws at us. And I want to be here to keep joy in your lives. I just need to I need to remember that my life is important too. Until the next time, safe. Until the next time, stay safe out there, and remember, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.